Hey everyone, it's David again from Fits Toronto. Now it's time for our second workout. So obviously, just like last time, we're going to follow along. We'll do the whole workout together. Everything again is on your Team Builder app. You can follow along there as well, just to get used to actually using the app. For our equipment that we need for today, we'll need that same kettlebell that you had before. We'll need a mat or a soft surface like you had before, and then we need a slightly lighter weight. So typically you would be using a like a plate or something. You can use one of the weights that you're using before. Just make sure that it is actually lighter. So again, if we're looking for at-home things, we can just use some sort of canned vegetable. We can use a jar that's filled with any food. That's obviously at least 5 pounds or so. Or here, and we can even use like a foam roller if we have one lying around. Okay? For its uses today, just like last time, it's not necessarily to challenge us. It's actually there to assist us and counterbalance our body. Okay, so this should be something that's only 5 to 10 pounds, something that's fairly light. And then we're using our kettlebell or dumbbell just like we had before, and that will be a little bit heavier. Okay? So if you remember our 5 neutral spine cues, we need to think about having our ears up. Okay, so be nice and tall. Yeah, and if I ever say ears up, it's always dependent on. It's always relative to your shoulders. Okay, so ears up. Okay, chin is in. Okay, if I say ears up in this position, okay, ears are still pointing this way. I don't mean ears up towards the ceiling. Okay, it's always in proportion to your shoulder. Ears up, chin in, always making a double chin. Not looking down like that. Okay, shoulders down again. Again, shoulders are down, away from your ears. Squeeze your abs and squeeze your butt. Okay? And then we went over our lines last time, at least our leg line. So our hip, knee, and foot are all in a straight line. A little bit later on today, we're going to go through the rest of our lines, or our law of the lines. Okay? Just like last time, we're going to start off with all of our system stability. Okay? We're getting back into that bear crawl position, but we're going to add a little bit of movement to it. So this is going to challenge the body a little bit more. Okay? So our hands are under our shoulders, our knees are under our hips. Okay? We should have a nice square set up. Okay? We don't want to be in this tight position. We don't want to be spread out. Okay? Everything should be nice and equal. Okay? We're going to push our chest into the ground. We're going to bring our knees off the ground, and then we're going to straighten out one leg and come back down. Other side, straighten it out and down, out, down. When we're doing this, make sure that the other knee, the bent knee, stays close to the ground the entire time. So out, down, out, down, out, down, last one, out, and down. Perfect. And next one is going to be our bear crawl with glute activation. So when we say glute, that means our butt muscles. We're trying to flex them as hard as we can. We want to get used to being able to use those power generators, whether we're squatting, whether we're jumping, whether we're running. Those are big power generators for us in any athletic position. So again, set up our square. And we're going to come up, and this time we're going to push our foot into the ceiling. And relax. Other side. And relax. Other side. And relax. Other side. Down. Other side. Down. Other side. Down. Other side. Down. Other side.
down. We'll go one more on each side. Up, down, up, and down, and relax. Perfect.
Okay. So just like last time for our system stability work, we're doing 2 sets. Try to take your break after you do both exercises. We don't want to do one exercise, take a break, and then go back to back, and then midway through we're taking a break again. Make sure we only take our breaks at the end of the circuit, okay, or at the end of the complex that we're working on. Okay.
So after our little quick break, we're ready to go for our second and final set. So again, remember our neutral spine cues, ears up. So I'm thinking point them straight ahead into the wall. Make a double chin. Pull my shoulders away from my ears. Flex my abs. Squeeze my butt. And we are coming up. Kick back. Flex your quads, your thigh muscles as hard as you can. Back. Out. And back. Out. Back. Out. Back. Out, back, out, back. And that's our goal here, to not let our body move. Okay, we want to keep our system stable. That's why we call it system stability. Last one. Perfect. And relax. Okay. So like I was saying, if we're keeping our body stable, we're not shifting from side to side, not flailing all over the place. We're trying to go nice and slow, always controlled. Okay. If that means that you start to get tired after 2 or 3 reps, it's okay. Take a second, go down, reset, and go up again. We're not just trying to get reps in as fast as possible. Okay. Last one with our bear crawl, the glute activation. Okay. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We have that square again. And we want to think up. And kick your foot up to the ceiling. Down. Up, down, always alternating sides, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Last one, up, and down. Perfect. Okay, so that is our A circuit for all of our system stability. Just bear crawls with a little bit of variation, trying to get us to move, but we are obviously trying to control that movement. Next, we're going to do a squat to an overhead position. So one big thing that you'll notice here, especially and for any older athlete, if we're reaching up and we get our hands really back behind us, we start to feel a little bit of cramping just beneath our shoulder blades. That's actually a good thing. We want that, try to hold that position, try to own that position, because that's where we're really going to make improvements. Okay? So when we squat, just like last time, remember feet are shoulder width apart. Okay? We are going to squat down and then reach 1, 2, hold it, and still reaching up to the ceiling as you stand back up. Okay? From the side, if you want to see it, squat down, 1, 2, and stand back up. Okay? One thing with younger athletes we really notice is that they love to sink all the way down, and then they become a turtle. They get into this position. So they sink, and then they flail, and then they come back up. We don't want that. Okay? We want control. So go as low as you can while not becoming a turtle, not rounding your back. Okay? So again, squat down, reach up. Try to get your hands behind your head and stand. Okay. Again, squat, 1, 2, straight arms, and stand. That's 4. We'll go 4 more times. While we're doing this, keep alternating which hand is coming up first. It's just good practice to always alternate sides. We don't want to favor one side over the other. 1, 2, stand, altering sides, 1, 2, stand. From the front again, 1, 2, stand, alternate, 1, 2, hold it, reach back, and stand up. Perfect. Okay. Next, we're going to do our forward lunges. So like I said, just earlier today, we were thinking about our lines. So with our lines, we want to maintain what we call our zipper line, our belt line, our leg line, which we already talked about, and our neutral spine line, which we again have already gone over. Zipper line is just a line down the middle of your body. You don't want to sway from side to side. Okay? So if there's a mirror or if there's some sort of way that you can watch yourself, try to maintain that zipper line. Okay? We want to stay equal on either side of our body. Okay? And our belt line, okay, we want our pelvis to be equal. Okay? So we don't want one side to drip, we don't want the other side to drip. Okay? Stay nice and equal. With our leg line again, don't let your knee cave. And with your neutral spine, just what we were talking before with your squats, don't let your body round, don't become a turtle, stay nice and tall. Okay? So again, we'll go a few times from the front and from the side angle, just so we can see what it looks like. Okay? So go down, maintain those lines, and up. Down, and up. Down, up. Down, up. Perfect. So that's 2 on each side. Now from the side, let's take a quick break so we can see what it should look like here. We want 90 degrees at the knees and hips. We don't want our knees pushing forward. We don't want this back foot, or this front foot rather, to come off the ground. We want to stay nice, keep it nice and flat. Okay, so ready? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now remember on Team Builder it said 8 on each side. So we've only done 4 on each side, but 8 lunges. So it's going to be 16 total, or obviously 8 on each side. Perfect. 2 more on each side. Okay, remember our angles, remember our lines. Perfect. Okay. Again, this is our opportunity as we finish the set. This is when we take a quick water break if we need to. Take a quick breather if you need to. If you need to pause the video, that's fine. When you're doing it on Team Builder by yourself, yeah, you can always take a break in this point. Try not to take a break between the squat and the lunge, but rather after the lunge is already done. So one more time, back to our squat. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're thinking push our butt back and keeping our chest up. So we are ready to go. Reaching out and up. 1, 2, stand. 1, 2, stand. From the front, squat down. 1, 2, stand up. 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 And 2 more times. Squat down, hold it. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, and stand up. Perfect, and right back into our lunges again. Okay. Again, 8 times on each side. Staying nice and tall, ears up, chin in, shoulders down. Squeeze your abs and squeeze your butt. Go ahead. Down, up. Really maintain that leg line. Don't let your knee cave in. Keep that front leg flat. That's good. That's 2 on each side. Make sure that whenever we go down, we push ourselves back. Okay? We do not want to bring ourselves forward, at least for the purposes of today. Push yourself back to that starting position. Up, down, up. From the front again. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 more, or sorry, 2 more on each side. Down, up, down, up. Last one, down, and up. Perfect. Okay, so that's circuit B, and we just have C to finish off. This is when we're going to need a little bit of that weight. So myself, I'm just going to use a jar that's just filled with some dry rice. And then the kettlebell, that's going to be for our sumo squats. We're going to do the sumo squats first. and then we will do what we call the bus driver squat afterward. So typically when we do the sumo squat at Fits, we have our athletes standing on boxes, so we're trying to get as low as we can. If you have stools to work with, great. If not, it's not the biggest issue for today. We're going to hold that kettlebell out in front of us, push your chest forward, pinch your shoulder blades back, and we're just going to squat down and just have the kettlebell hover above the ground and stand back up. Okay? From the side, you'll notice that the weight wants to pull us into that turtle, that arch. We don't want that. Okay? Maintain those neutral spine cues. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Go a couple more times. Down, up, down, up. Perfect. Okay, we can put that down. Next, you can use a can of vegetables, something around the house. Optimally, you want to use a plate, okay? Or even a very, very light dumbbell will be fine. A couple pounds is more than enough. But with the bus driver squat, we're holding that weight out in front of us. Our arms stay straight, staring at that weight. And we go down and up. So it's there to counterbalance us. If it's out in front of us, I want you to sit back and away from the weight. Down, up, down, up, down, up. You have 5 more. Again, keep that weight at your shoulders the whole time. Up, down, up, up. 2 more. Down, up, down, up. Perfect. Okay. We're going to go 3 more sets here. We'll keep working through. So we'll keep working through. If you want to take a break, it's always after that bus driver squat, not before. Okay? Back to the sumo. Staying nice and tall. Ready? We'll go for 10 reps here. Squat down, up, down, up, down, up. Don't let that weight touch the ground. Hover just above, as close as you can get without actually touching. Down, up, down, up. Okay, 5 more. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Perfect. Right to the lighter weight. Ready, set, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, 5 more. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 2 more. Down, up, down, up. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 more sets. Again, it's our chance to take a break. Remember, everything we're doing here should be slow, should be controlled. We're not trying to hammer through these reps as fast as possible. We really want to work on holding that bottom position. Okay? It's not about getting out of that bottom position, getting out of here fast, because that is where we're really lacking strength as all athletes. Everyone's used to walking around, being in an upright position. But if we're going to gain strength, it's always going to be here. It's going to be even lower as we get more comfortable with everything. This is what we also consider our end range strength. So our end range strength is just being able to put our body in whatever position and still have the strength to handle that position. So back to our sumo squat. Our feet, shoulders apart, and ready. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Other side. Oh, sorry, I'm just twisting. 5 more. Up, down, up. Staying tall. Don't let that weight pull you down. 2 more. Perfect. Okay, back to the bus drivers, right away here. Straight arms, watching out in front of you. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, last 5. Here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Perfect. Again, take a quick break if you need to. And we're just going to hammer out that last set, and then we are good to go for today. Okay. Holding onto this weight here, push your chest out. Again, feet are shoulder width, maintaining that neutral spine. So stay tall, ears up, double chin, shoulders down. Squeeze your abs and squeeze your butt. Ready? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, 5 more. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Perfect. Okay, last one. Back into our bus driver squats again. Ready, set, weight is out in front, shoulder height, squat down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 5 more. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Last one. Down and up. Perfect. Grab some water if you need to. We are good to go for today. Okay. Again, maintaining our neutral spine cues are key for all of these workouts as we get used to all of the foundations. Make sure that you're always recording everything on Team Builder. There is a separate video to show you how to do that, and we'll send you guys the link. Besides that, we just have one more workout, and then excuse me, we'll keep working through these 3 workouts that we've sent you guys so far. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.